I guess.
Awesome. I'm so excited. So excited for this week to start. Welcome to SHEnergy's live chat with the coaches today. We are waiting for a couple more people to join us. This week, we are talking about energy. Last week, we talked about goals. And to comply with what I said I would do, I did put the Canva template into the SHEnergy Facebook group like 5 seconds ago. So it is there for you guys. If you ladies would like to use a Canva template, if you have one already, you created something, that's absolutely fine. If you want to do it on pen and paper, also absolutely okay. I did provide that template, and if you need support with that, just reach out and I can create a little video to add to it. So I will actually put that underneath goals the second week's guide after this, but I wanted to put it in the Facebook group before we jumped on today. Jennifer, are you familiar with Canva, or do you use Canva for anything? Okay, perfect. Jennifer's like, I got you. I love it. I use Canva every day. I love it. Use it for all sorts of things.
Yeah, you made a great video presentation on Canva last week. So like, that's pretty cool. I love Canva.
I love it too.
Yeah.
I just learned a new hack that I was like, I was like, I knew this. I've done this before. I did it like a year ago. My podcast host was like, I just did like a year content for my stories in like 3 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. I should work on that. Anyway, but then you get to go in there and make it happen. But it is a nice asset. All right, Miss Dana, what are we talking about today? Where are you in the world today, Miss Dana? Baseball, I'm assuming.
Absolutely, baseball. On our way home from the game. So yeah, coaches meeting after the game went a little long, so I had to bustle out to the car. But yeah, we are doing that. We get to talk about energy and how we get to do all of these things and have the energy to do all these things. And yeah, I'm excited because each component of everything that we have as part of SHEnergy contributes to better energy. And over time, it multiplies, and it's wonderful.
It is awesome. And energy goes in all sorts of things. Just like I talked about, I talked on a summit today, and it was how to bring energetics into the business conversation. Like, what does it mean? And energy goes everywhere. It's how you show up in the world. It's your being, and how you maintain your energy and show up when you need to. Like if we talked about running a half marathon last time, and having the energy to do so. But let's say you didn't have the energy to go practice today. What do you do? How do we treat our body? What do we do to get that energy going? And that really does have a huge, I guess we're relying on supplementation, hydration, and a little bit of mindset, which is amazing. And Dana, you're frozen.
What?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Am I still frozen?
No, kind of. Lear, just keep going back. It's funny. You should probably not make such crazy faces. I mean, maybe it's going to be like great for added value for the recording. I love it. You're like, what? And then your face kind of froze a little bit.
Perfect.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh. So what's going to give us more energy?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So we're going to focus on what we get to have instead of what we are avoiding. Okay. So for our food, right, we get to have lots of protein. Okay. Protein is fuel. That's where your best source, like I had this conversation with somebody the other day, like they're like, why do so many athletes feel the need to carb load? Right. Because a lot of athletes will carb load, right? Especially swimmers and, duration athletes, they want to have all these carbs because it's a jolt of energy, but it's not sustainable. So that's why over time, that's why we're saying protein, fiber, right? All of the good nutrients that are going to sustain you, right? So when you get this built up, that's why we say, what is your goal weight? And that's how many ounces of protein you need to eat, because that's fueling your body and giving you the proper nutrients that you need, right? When you carb load, all of those carbs, those pastas and breads and all of that kind of stuff, it breaks down into simple sugars. And all that does is it gives you that jolt, but then you crash afterwards. It's not sustainable. So that's number one.
If you're a runner, I get it. You're using a lot, but in this case, we're wanting to increase our stamina, increase our leanness, increase our body composition to reach a goal, or your mind or brain or cognitive function, and that's where the protein is going to come in at. Cognitive function is your brain power, your bandwidth is going to come from protein. Carbs turn to sugar, and that just messes up our brain and creates more brain fog.
Muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Am I frozen or no?
You're back now again. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Is your Wi-Fi on your phone?
The other thing, hang on.
Does that help sometimes?
Where's my
connect?
Wi-Fi is not connected.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, the other thing that protein is going to do, right? It's going to build and increase your muscle mass. Okay. And when you have better muscle mass and more muscle mass, you have a better metabolism overall. So you're going to be able to sustain all of that energy more, right? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do in that moment, right? So let's say you hit 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you've got a list of things that you need to do at night, right? What are we going to do instead of grabbing that coffee or that whatever, right? That's when you're going to want to grab your recharge. You can do an extra, or right, depending on how everybody's doing their day. Like, I don't know if you guys are starting your day with the advantage or not. But you're going to want to do your recharge at that time when you want that extra energy. You're going to do, I mean, if you have Mito 2 Max, that's a good one to take. I wouldn't take it too close to bedtime, but afternoon would be fine. You're going to drink a lot of water, because that's going to wake you up. It's going to hydrate you. Once your cells are hydrated, you're going to be more awake. You're going to be more alert. You're going to just go more. Right. And we're going to reframe our mindset, right? Instead of sitting here thinking, oh my goodness, I'm so tired, I can't do this. Or be like, okay, I get to do these things yet, and see how it feels.
Absolutely. So yesterday I had a lot of things to do, and I did put a picture on our Facebook. And so if I get like slumpy, I will have an apple. It's enough carbs and enough sugar, and then I add that protein to it. So I get 30 grams of protein in the afternoon. And then I tend to, when I'm like, I have a lot of things to do, I tend to go for a walk and move my body. Even if it's for 15 or 30 minutes, I will have more energy after I do move my body. I'm not doing a yoga flow because that's going to relax me. I'm going to go out and like get some fresh air. I'm going to be in nature. I'm going to listen to something that's going to give me energy, like music, and something that's going to activate my brain again and get me, because I sit all day. I don't know what everybody does for their day job or what they get to do throughout their day, but I sit most of my day. And so I get lethargic about 5 o'clock. And so I get to change that, right? And have to feels a lot harder than get to. So it is a mindset thing. Words do matter to your RAS, which is your reticular activating system. And so if you are like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do this, it's going to be harder for you to get it done. And I love adding citrus to my water. Again, if you have recharge, absolutely. But citrus smelling it, just huffing wild orange or lemon is going to give you some energy. So
Absolutely.
that is, or puppy time, Peppermint. Allegedly, that's going to give you energy too.
What?
I see puppy time. Look at this puppy.
Again, baby. Peppermint would be another good one too, right? That's going to wake you up, especially if you put some on topically. That's going to make a big difference too.
Yep. Absolutely.
I love one. There was one other thing that I was just thinking. Oh, right. Maybe wherever you are at that point in time, you can't get outside, right? Depending on what you're doing, maybe you are in an office or in a situation where you're not able to leave the building. Right? Get up and do like some door frame push-ups, right? Just kind of do something to get your muscles pumping, to get that blood flowing, and kind of capitalize on what you can do. Do a few squats, do some RDLs, right? Reverse deadlifts without weights, right? But just kind of doing something to activate your muscles for a few minutes, and get them going a little bit if you can't get outside.
We've done or shared like office yoga because you're sitting in a chair.
Oh,
Just to move your body a little bit and change your frame of mind. It's a good thing. Or sitting on a yoga ball instead of a chair.
or going up and down a flight of stairs a couple times.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. It doesn't take very much time to get
Right.
your energy and your mindset shifted again. Energetics can be a lot of different things. And we do have in this forum or in this circle of humans, we do have access to different essential oils. And so what is your favorite go-to for energy or for a mindset shift or for bandwidth? What is your go-to? Keep it with you in your purse so that when you get lethargic or you get like drawn down or you get like, okay, this has been a hectic day. What is your go-to to like reframe that? Keep it with you or make a little roller of it. Essential oils will change your mind in about 20 seconds. It's not long. Yeah. So whether you just get to smell it, you can put it on you, absolutely, but you get to huff it and smell it. It's going to change your mind within 20 seconds.
One of my quickest and easiest and favorite things to do, right? Wild orange, put a drop in the palm of your hands and rub it together. Follow it up, breathe it in, right? Breathe it in while you're rubbing it together. And then follow it up with a drop of peppermint in the middle of your hand. If you want to, put a little bit on your tongue, lick it off your hand because your hands are clean. And then rub that peppermint in, put it on the back of your neck too. And it's going to be a game changer. It takes seconds to do it. And it's a game changer.
It is a game changer. Again, we forget about those things because we're not in person doing classes all the time. And that's what we used to do every single beginning of every class, right? Is to have that experience because it does open up your airways, gives you a shift of perspective, relaxes the tension in your shoulders. And then we're there to like learn and share and create something different. I love that conversation. I love it. I love it.
Yay.
I love it so much. It's
So
simple.
good.
So we have food, add the protein. An easy way to add the protein is like your fist or your hand closed is a serving of protein. And most of the times it's about 10 grams of protein, sometimes 20 depending on what you're eating, but it's at least 10. And you can easily Google that. There is app, MyFitnessPal, there's tons of different apps. I have a keto app that I follow that every once in a while. I'll see what my day is. It is super easy to be really low on protein, especially for us ladies that are doing more than one thing at a time. And so those extra snack things that are going to add the protein or like we talked about vital proteins. That gives you another 10 grams of protein. Bone broth gives you 10 grams of protein. A chomp stick gives you 10 grams of protein. There's a lot of different options for you ladies to add different proteins into your diet that are friendly for your body, right?
Yep.
What are your favorite go-tos that I did not say?
I mean, you hit most of them. Like I love the Chomps beef sticks. We use those a lot. One thing that I do, maybe even too much, just because it's quick and easy and we're always in a hurry and everybody's going this way and that way, is I will do the Banza chickpea pasta, right? A serving of that is 9 grams of protein. And then I'll add chicken, right? So depending on how much of a hurry I'm in, it's usually a can of chicken. I get the large size. Throw the whole thing in with a serving of that, with a package of that pasta, or like at Costco, you can get the pre-cooked diced chicken. So I'll get that sometimes, or like their chicken skewers. We've gotten those before. And then you can add that in. And while that pasta's cooking, it takes like 10 minutes, right? I'll have my oven preheated. Sometimes I don't always, but right, you can roast some broccoli or some peppers or whatever veggies you want to real quick, either fresh or frozen, and just kind of mix it all together and make a quick bowl. And really it's about 15 minutes. So it can be real quick and easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. You know, I mean, you don't have to find some big fancy recipe. I know a lot of people are just like, well, I need recipes. You know, but then you throw whatever seasoning in that you want for whatever flavor you want. If you want to give it a Mexican flair, you can do that. If you want to make it Italian, you can do that. Whatever you want to do. So yeah.
I love it. I always have protein with me. And so I do shop a lot of things at Costco. I am dairy and gluten free. And so it is a little more challenging for me because it gets to be gluten free. And so I do have different bars, and I always make sure that the carbs and the fiber match. And so that is just really ingrained in me, that the carbs cannot be more than like if I doubled the protein, that's like the carbs can't be more than that, right? And so fiber will take away carbs. I don't know if everybody, you guys probably know this, and it's okay. I'm just gonna put it out there in
Like
case somebody doesn't know.
Right. What you're saying.
So if there's 9 grams of carbs and there's five fiber, that's only 4 net carbs. So that's a pretty dang good snack. Yep.
Right.
Okay. And so I always look at the protein, and if this protein's 10 and the carbs are like 34, I won't eat it. I just won't eat it unless I'm massively going to double the protein some other way, right? So it just, because that's just going to make it's going to make my glucose too high and the pancreas shoot, and it's not going to benefit your body or your brain. And so the way to get more protein is to add those meats in there. Tuna is really great. That canned chicken, the chopped chicken, turkey, like the Kirkland turkey is really good. It's 10 grams for 2 slices. Those are really good things. And I always have tuna. I always have cucumbers. I always have things that are really easy for me to lettuce wraps or whatever.
Yeah.
Avocado, healthy fats to fill us up as well. I eat half of avocado with that. Or sometimes I even mash it and mix it with my tuna, because that's really good too. And it holds longer, right? And so I get the big cans of tuna at if you ladies like tuna, I get the big cans like that at Costco, and then that is like 32 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Or 30 grams. It's like a lot. So sometimes you can, save half, put half away, and make it however you want. Another thing that's like a lot of protein if you're on the go is, I like them. They are dairy and gluten free. My husband likes them, is the Owen brand of shake. And I get them at Target, or you can get them online, but there's 32 grams of protein, and it's plant protein, and there's no dairy and no sugar in there. So pretty clean for a heck of a lot of protein. So if you're on the go and you're needing to add protein because you're like, Shannon, I can't get over 80 grams of protein in today, we get to figure out a way to help you do that. Because then your brain and your body composition will shift. And that's not all this is about. It's not about that at all, but we want to get your metabolism going. And the more protein you get in your system, the higher your metabolism will get. And then the more your mindset will shift to continue to do all the things, right? And again, supplementation is going to be key. Those vitamins that we're talking about, the LLV and the collagen, is going to make a huge difference in your composition, in your metabolism, in your gut health. And if you added the Zendocrine, that's even going to be even more beneficial to clear out the sludge and boost your metabolism. So it all matters. And so if you're splitting it up, the morning and afternoon, you're going to have more of a leveled energy, right? The alpha CRS, if you're doing 2 in the morning and then 2 in the afternoon, you might not experience that sludge down. I take them all in the morning, so I remember. That's just me. But if you can take them half and half, that will be the best opportunity. And if not, like we talked about, the Mito 2 Max or that stamina complex is going to be an added bonus too. And then water, seriously. Yeah. I know it sounds so simple, but water is energy.
Absolutely. One other thing we haven't touched on yet, right? That is completely crucial to having good energy is making sure you're getting enough sleep,
It's
right?
huge. And I
Guilty that I don't always get enough sleep.
so guilty. So guilty over here in this corner of not getting adequate sleep. We get to have 8 hours of sleep, if not more hours of sleep than that. And I tend to not do that.
I was doing so much better for a long time after I got back from Tulum. It's like it was almost like a reset for my body. Like I was getting the sleep while I was there, and I came home and I'm like, oh no, you're still gonna get this sleep. Like I needed to fall asleep early, and it was a beautiful thing. And then sometimes teenage children kind of throw a monkey wrench in that, and all of a sudden your teenage children are waking you up in the middle of the night. Now you're scared to fall asleep, and you wake up at the slightest thing, right? But that's when I get to find my Serenity stick or take Serenity before bed, and all those things, and just, turn her volume up and make sure that if she needs something that my call will come through and it'll wake me up if needed. So
I love that. I love that. It's true. And we all have different seasons. And so,
yeah,
but sleep is profound for a reset. It's also profound to have your body really do its magic. Those supplements do their magic at night, healing everything that is ailing you. It's powerful for your immunity, but you get to sleep for everything to work better and for your metabolism to work. And so, if that is a struggle, we have recipes for that. Um, 1 second, Margaret is gonna get in here. Let me mute myself. Go ahead, Dana. I'm gonna give Margaret the Zoom.
okay. So yeah, all of the things, right? But sleep, rest, winding down appropriately in the evening. One thing that does help with getting good sleep, and I know a lot of people are going to laugh or balk at it, but it's a cold shower or a cold plunge. It really helps you to sleep so much better at night. It's incredible. Like one of the things that I've done is I'll take a detox bath before bed. But it takes a while for my heart rate to come down from that. But the thing is, right, what I love to do is get really warm and cozy to sleep. And what are you going to do after you get really, really cold? You're going to bundle up and get warm and cozy, and you're going to be out. Like your body's going to warm up and be like, thank you. And you'll be out. And that's another good thing that helps reset your metabolism and to give you better energy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
and figure out what is best for you. But a sleep routine is really good. I have a bell on my phone that rings and it says it's time to get ready for bed. And it starts about an hour before I want to go to bed. Most of the time, friends, I am eating supper. My phone says, Shannon, it is time to get ready for bedtime routine. And I'm like, oh.
Yep.
Well, because my husband works, he's a contractor, and so he never gets back to the house before 9. And so he's like, I'm not hungry. It's 6:30. What do we do? There's no way we're eating supper at this time. But anyway, so it is all about your routine, but we want to get at least a couple hours before you lay down, because otherwise your mind and body will be wanting to digest food instead of resting as well. So having that bedtime routine, I always drink a hot cup of tea, decaffeinated, my friends.
Yes.
And I put turmeric, pink pepper, and ginger in it. I actually put those 3 on my tea bag, and I drink a warm cup of tea, and my body knows that it's time to start relaxing. Hello, Miss Margaret. Glad to see you here. And so, again, like getting out in nature, moving our body, whatever is going to help you get some relaxation in your bones is best to do when you're wanting to get ready for bed. I take a hot bath. I take a cold shower in the morning. I take a hot bath at night.
I get that, because like a cold shower is also going to wake you up, right? But it's same side of both coins, right? It can benefit you either way. So
absolutely, yeah. Oh, Margaret was out riding. I'm so jealous right now. Margaret, are you able to chat? You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be, but at the end of this call, we can absolutely stay on to get you connected to all the things and all the places. Does everybody have the products? Like, does everybody have LLV? Okay, perfect. I know Margaret does too. Okay. And how is it going? How are we feeling? Is it new for you, Jennifer, to be on? I don't know. It's probably not new. Have you been taking them for a long time?
Oh, she's muted.
She's working on it, I think.
Yeah,
Try
I
it.
think so.
You're outside.
Okay. I have them. I've taken them, not regularly,
Okay.
which I need to do. So, but yeah, I have them, and I've done a couple like detoxes, which the LOV's been in there. It's kind of different than what we're doing right now, though.
Okay. Okay. So are you taking all of them at one time, or are you splitting them up? Are you taking, when you take it, how many are you taking of each of the LLV?
I need to do them all at one time. Yeah, I need to do them all at one time, or I will not, or I will not remember to do it.
Yeah. That is me as well. That is me as well. I totally get that. And so the protocol is like, I just want to know how everybody's doing and if you're experiencing like, how you're feeling with it, because it is a lot of nutrients if we're not used to it, or our body's not used to it. And so we get to test the waters and we get to help you with that as well. Just like the collagen. Some people, like some of my clients and our friends are like, the collagen is a lot. I'm like, I've loved the whole entire sachet of the collagen, but sometimes we just do half of the sachet in the morning and half of it later on. And so it depends on how we're doing and how we're feeling based upon the supplements we're taking. And so a lot of it has to do with our gut health and how much cleansing we need to do, or how much candida's in us, or sugar, or all the things. And so you obviously are feeling okay. And I'm glad for that, because it will improve your energy. When I take the vitamins routinely, which, Jennifer, I'm not perfect either. When I take the vitamins routinely, like I feel like my circadian rhythm wants me to go to bed about 9:30 or 10. It's like, hey, Shannon, you've done all of these things. Like when I'm on point and I take my supplements powerfully and my meta power, all of it powerfully, then like my body's like, you've done so much today. Good job. It's time to go to sleep. And I feel like when I get out of that routine and I'm like, how long has it been since I took meta power, soft gels, and assist, and my vitamins? And then I'm up until 3 o'clock in the morning because I feel like I'm not, my brain is like not focused. And so I still have these 25 things to do. And so if you resonate with that, let's be accountability partners and take our nutritional supplements in real time every single day. I might need some help with that too. So I'm open for accountability. I'm getting better because we're in this program. So there's accountability right there. I'm also moving my body, obviously, more. Did you see him? Oh, I didn't post it in the group. Last night I was walking because I was like, I'm not walking in the morning at 7 a.m., Erin. I'll do it at night. And I'm like, God, the sky is so dark out here, and it was thundering. And I'm like, it's fine. The rain is not scary. And then all of a sudden the thunder got really loud. And then all of a sudden I hear the trees rustling, and I'm like, it's about to downpour. And I was like, I can barely see out my glasses. I needed windshield wipers.
That's amazing.
For my glasses. It was great. I was like, well, I didn't melt. It was okay. But man, was that my doTERRA sweatshirt was so heavy to get off.
Yeah.
It was so wet. Oh my God, it was great. I wasn't cold though.
No, I mean, I was doing 75 hard and had to get in the outdoor 45. Man, I walked in a couple of downpours and it's like, came home and I had this amazing raincoat, right? The raincoat covered all of it, except it went down to like above my knees. So my leggings were soaked below and the emblem patch was soaked through.
Oh.
Because it breaks the waterproof barrier on the inside.
Yeah.
So underneath the emblem patch, it was soaked. It was funny. I'm like, look at
That's funny. That's funny.
But-
So yeah, if I had more energy, I was just laughing. I was laughing last night. I was thinking of myself. And that's another thing that's going to change our mindset and our energy is like outside playing with the kids. Like being, doing some things that you would have done as a kid, or it just brought me back to like child play and playing in the rain and being fine with it. I'm like, whatever, my hair is no ponytail. It's no big deal. I'm going to get soaking wet. I'm going to finish my workout. It's no big deal. And I just made it fun. It's a got to get to instead of like, ugh, right? As an adult woman being like, I'm going to get stuck in the rain.
exactly.
My friend Rachel said she ran home because it downpoured. I'm like, oh, again, I don't run. I'm like happy to walk through this. Happy to walk very powerfully through this rainstorm that I have. Oh my
Love it.
gosh. Yes.
That's perfect.
Do we have any? Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say.
I
was
love
gonna
it.
say, do we have any questions? Do you guys have anything that you're feeling like you need some more guidance on or feel stuck with?
Jennifer's like, I haven't checked my email in like 3 or 4 days.
She's like, I don't know.
She's like, I feel like you're calling me out. Jennifer, I have 16,000 emails in my email box, so I totally understand. Another thing with energy is we get to clear the clutter. I've been unsubscribing for like 4 days because I have it's a constant battle. So energy leaks happen all over the place. Money is energy. Your surroundings are energy. If you have clutter around you, it doesn't, maybe you don't have workout space in your home. Maybe it's like, I don't have time because I have all these dishes. Like if you can just make one space clear, my reactions are turning up. I'm going to make thumbs up here in a second. Like if you can clear one space for you to feel energetically connected, if you can clear the energy in one space with oils or anything else, I use Palo Santo or I sage. Not everybody does that. That's absolutely okay. But energy is everything. We're energy. There's a ton of energy around us. I don't know what makes you feel good, but me getting my dishes done makes me feel kind of good. Me mowing my lawn makes me feel good because I can see the progress. So if that makes you feel good and it's a win, do something like that because it also increases your energy. But unsubscribing to things is like energy leaks all over the place. It's just like having subscriptions that you don't use. So look at that too. It's energy. That is a thing that we tend to talk about or we don't really think about mostly. But if you open your email and you're like, do you need all of them? Because I certainly don't. I certainly do not need all of them. And so I was unsubscribing and deleting so much the last 3 days, and it feels really good. A year ago, I actually went to one of my emails, friends, and it was actually a stretch by a coach, a business coach, and I put delete on my, like I have 3 emails, and I looked at it for like a year's worth of stuff, and it was just all this, it was all advertisements. There was really nothing that's whatever. I went through everything for 12 months. And then I clicked delete all and it was 12,000 emails. It was freaking unbelievable. Like what it did for my aura. I was like, woo! It went to 0. I hadn't seen 0 for so many years. Oh, it felt good. It's energy. So what's taking up your energy? What's clogging that energy meter? It's time for us to lose some of those energy leaks. So that's another thing you can do for energy, since it's on the topic.
That's my goal board, actually, declutter my house.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
2 for 1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. What are you gonna do when you get when the clutter is gone? How are you gonna celebrate?
I'm gonna have to think of that. I don't know what my reward is yet.
You get a dang good reward, friend, because I got
Ab-
piles everywhere.
I love that.
My kids will come over and I'll like clean my like it's a thing. I have experiences, feelings of ADD, so there's piles everywhere in my household. So my island is kind of the catch-all. And if my island is decorated, my kids are like, "Who's coming over? Is your mom coming over?"
It's true.
I'm
And
like,
it,
perhaps I invited her for supper. You know, I mean, seriously, it feels really good. It feels really good when we clean your office or just like one space, one corner, one space, one room, one sink, whatever you can do with the bandwidth. The more you do it, the easier to get and the more energy you'll have to complete that decluttering. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was in a leadership program 2 years ago, and we had this stretch to clean a space while on a Zoom call one night, like after all day being on Zoom. And we had to be on, not had to be, we got the massive opportunity to clean a space with friends on Zoom until midnight. And I cleaned my spare bedroom. Oh my Lanta, the before and after pictures, I was like, and it is so bad right now. I don't even know what happened in there. But I had it completely organized where you could see the floor. There was places for everything had a place and all the things. It was beautiful. I felt so powerful for like 3 months until my husband moved in. It's fine. We obviously need to find a new room for his stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's powerful what it can do. So get a friend and be like, hey, we should totally clean our closet today. Accountability. It's like a big deal. Let me tell you. You're doing stuff with somebody else and you're in there going, holy cow, when did I ever have this shirt? Like, how old is this shirt, Fred? Look at this. This is from 1945. I don't have anything that old, but you know what I mean? I had this when I was in elementary school. I'm like, why do I still have this shirt? I didn't like it when I tried it on 20 years ago. It's still in there. I know it is. I've probably moved it 3 times. Anyway, oh my gosh, I love it. Any other questions? Margaret, do you have questions? I see the roof of your car. Are you driving? Oh, you're driving. You're muted. Do you have tech support with you? Because you're muted. You moved.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There.
I am the tech support.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
I love it. Yes,
There's a
I love
button
your
on the
tech
screen
support.
on-
It's my daughter. She's 14 and she's being very teenager.
I love it.
So
Press a button, like, here,
well,
I'll show you.
sometimes stop. Don't
Yeah.
touch my phone. I don't need any more help. Stop.
No more help.
Look, I'm feeling like I need to stop the car and pound you. Stop. I'm almost home. I'm gonna pull in my driveway and open the door and release the feral beast. So
That we release the feral child in about 2.5 seconds. We will hold the room for you. I think Jennifer left.
all right.
Did we lose?
All right.
Stop the car, please. Can you get out?
Look, let me get in the garage.
You can poke me.
I'm not. I'm just gonna release you.
You're-
You can
you're
get in
gonna
the
poke me.
thing. Okay, here we go. Phew.
You're not gonna poke me? I might
Have
just
an
sit here then
amazing
and help
evening.
you. I'm wet. I should give you a hug.
That's good. All right. There. I'm home.
You need a hug?
Go away.
I went away. I'm farther away from you. You need a hug? Mom?
Do you want to borrow a 14-year-old? I tried to give her to Dana.
You
Dana
can give me to the
refused.
barn.
I love Eleanor, but Eleanor doesn't love me back.
That's very right.
Yeah. I tried to give her to Dana and Dana didn't want her because Eleanor didn't want her. So,
Funny.
I could maybe
okay,
be
go away and let me have
persuaded
it.
if you'll take me to the barn.
Sweetie, go away and let me have this conversation.
Say, please.
I'm just gonna go inside.
I'm also going inside.
I'm just gonna go in.
The bike there. And more water. This doesn't have water.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go sit on it.
I totally remember
so
this.
warm.
This is my life. It is amazing.
It's still my life every day.
My child is 21 and was like, oh my gosh, was poking me and prodding me when I was trying to do the dishes. And she had a friend here. And I was like, oh, Courtney. I was like, just stop for a second. She thought she was so funny. I was like, oh, I'm going to spray you with this hose in a second. It was funny.
Mhm.
So it still happens. She's
I mean,
almost 21.
Courtney was just doing that today too. Like she was, yeah, I have a convertible bra, so right, it can be a racer back or it can be straight. And I had a tank I wore it with. I needed it straight yesterday, so she fixed it for me while I had it on. Well, today's his racer back, so I'm like, hey, can you fix this again? So she sat there and she just snapped it like the whole entire time. And I'm like, that stop. It's enough.
What?
Not you, not you. I'm telling a story. It's fine. You're fine.
It's story time. It's story time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Miss Margaret.
Yes.
So so we get to troubleshoot this. And I don't know if everybody is having the same disconnection from getting emails. And so, because not everybody, so I need to reach out and maybe just send people a text. I'm not for sure. And so are you getting any emails from myresilientwellness@gmail.com? Because that is what the event cafe stuff will come from.
No, I don't get anything. The last email I got for anything regarding SHEnergy was on May 11th. That's the last thing I had. It's May
So
11th.
you the reminder
I
for
did.
today? Okay.
No, like it was like, ouch, sweetie, please poking me, stop. It was, I don't know what it was. It was something on May 11th, which was like, what, 10 days ago. So look, could you please stop, Eleanor? Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't think. Stop.
So
So I haven't gotten anything from that.
from My
I
Resilient Wellness, you have not gotten anything from My Resilient Wellness.
No. I haven't gotten anything. Oh my gosh, my feet are so hot. It's so hot and sticky here. I have not gotten anything in like 10 days. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why. I can get into my event cafe and look at it all there, but
So
I
you can
can't.
log into your My Event Cafe because I sent you an email today.
When did you send it?
It's not open. I'm trying to see what. Oh wait. So it's 7:25. You got a text message. It says question mark. So I wonder if me turning on, because remember I did that. Obviously, I didn't send this other SMS that I have in here.
I don't know if I can look at it. Hold on, I'm looking right now.
So it says I sent.
I just got it. I just got a text.
Okay, so you got a text message. So it says that I sent you an email. Let me see what time this was. Oh, on May 14th. So I wonder why you're not getting one every single week. That's when I basically put you in this SHEnergy. But then you should be able to plug that into your calendar and get a Zoom reminder every single week. But when did this go out? Why is this details? Again, the 14th. Okay. So let me look at everybody else. because you actually signed up for Zoom reminders. So like that, I can send you a text then. You did not open the Zoom reminder on the 14th though. Let
No,
me
because I didn't see it. I did not see it.
Okay. So Dana.
The last one I have that's coming from your email is on 5/11/24. That's it.
From what email?
Hold on. Oh, why did you do that? I did not need you to do that. Show me the whole thing. I think it's my resilient wellness. I think that's what it is.
Okay, and that would be the
It says your live coaching is starting now. And it gives me like the log into our call button. That's what that does.
That's from my phone. I just texted you that just a little bit ago. Okay, so
But this one came in on May 11th.
May 14th.
Okay, I see one
Sure.
here, 5/14. I see that.
Okay.
Oh, I see that. Okay, I see that one.
Okay, in the bottom of that email, because this is what people maybe need to get to do, and I might have to send it out. Dana, you received one today. And you opened it, and you received a text message, correct?
I only get the text and the email for the Zoom reminders.
Okay.
That's all.
And that's for.
But
okay. Okay. I will figure out why the Zoom reminders. So you are getting them every single week, and I wonder why.
And Lisa texted, she said she didn't get a reminder about this.
It's not why. Okay, so it's like a subscribe thing. I think that and I'll work on that. Let me get back to you guys. Okay, so it's a subscribe thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send everybody a text message. I'm gonna see if no one is getting an email from SHEnergy. I am, but it doesn't mean anything. I need to see if everybody's not getting it. What I did last week was Jennifer was getting double emails from the event cafe, but you can log into event cafe and you can see the day's things, right? So how do you get the information? So tell us all what you do to get in there.
Me?
Mhm.
I can't remember because I haven't done it in a couple days. I think that I have the web page. I just think I have it open in my Safari browser, and I think I just go look at it, but I can't remember how I got there.
So you logged into your event cafe, because when you go into event cafe, then you use you create a login, and then you can just have it open and you can go in there and look at the information. It should send you an email. It should look like an email coming to you, and it says check out today's stuff.
Hold on, I can't remember where it is. Oh, I see it. There it is. I confess I am not the one who is the most technically
Nope. And the
up to
reason
date.
yeah, that's why I wanted to be able to get it to be easier to come. And that's why we're having the Zoom that's why we're having Zooms, and that's why we're having a weekly conversation in the Facebook group. So there's information going everywhere. Okay. So like this is what mine looks like. So I'm going to show you.
Yeah, go read the label. I can log into it, and oh dear, I don't know where that went.
It was 7 o'clock this morning. There it is, right here. So it looks like SHEnergy. This is what it looks like. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, hold on. Yes, I can see that. Nope, I don't
So
get
this is
those.
what it, okay, this is what it should look like. All right, so I would love everybody to text me if you are not getting this email. And Margaret, I know you're not getting it, so that's absolutely wonderful. I already know. Dana, you're not getting it. Okay. So I will, sorry, my hand is not supposed to be up. So if ladies, if you're not getting this email, it looks just like this. It's coming from, it'll say SHEnergy, but it is, actually it looks like no reply, my event cafe. So this might be coming to your junk mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
thought
don't
it
know.
come from my resilient wellness. But it's
I
not.
did like a general search, and it didn't even come up there.
Okay. So
Okay.
Google, so in your search, put SHEnergy
I did.
and it might come up. Okay, perfect. Okay. And it's
I did.
nowhere in there.
No, I'm not getting that. Yeah.
Okay. But you're in there by just getting into Event Cafe. So I will fix that. I'm pretty sure that I don't know why Jennifer would have gotten 2 emails. I'm pretty sure that I deactivated everybody by taking them out of the event. But Dana, I don't think I took you out of the event, so that's really weird. So anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll fix it if I have to plug you guys all in again to the event and redo it, then so be it. We get to figure it out. I was thinking that everybody was probably getting double because you're in 2 different places back there. If you're in the drip campaign and the event. And so anyway, I did book a call with them and with Event Cafe to troubleshoot this. And she kicked me out the first time and then she hasn't yet for the second time. So hopefully the meeting on Monday will happen. But okay. I will troubleshoot that and see if I can get you guys registered so it does actually come to you. So you get that reminder. Because I personally need a reminder to come and be in my face to do something, which is why I keep my vitamins in my bathroom when I do my hair, my rollers, by my socks, sticky notes on my mirrors. Everything gets to be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right.
Right?
Love that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Margaret, for walking me through that. I appreciate you. And again, I'm so grateful Erin was helping in the group. And so I love the collaboration there. That was amazing as well. So if you guys, ladies, haven't introduced yourself or wrote your goals, there is like 3 key posts in the Facebook group. And Margaret, before you jumped on, I think I did mention that I did put if you're to that point of writing your goals down and creating that mind map from last week's replay, I did put a Canva template in there. You can absolutely do pen and paper, draw it out differently, but I did post something that would help in the group, in the Facebook group for a template. You can use it. You don't have to. If you want support with that, I can absolutely create another video too to add to that to show how do you change the pictures and that kind of thing.
Okay. I watched the replay. I thought that was interesting.
Did you?
It was good. Yeah, I did.
Awesome. I'm glad you got the replay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So that's good too, to know that you're getting replays. That's for my system. And so my system is working. Event Cafe is a challenge for Shannon right now, and it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, goodness.
I was talking to Dana today and I'm like, if I have to move the whole thing over to my system, it's fine.
Oh,
It'll all work out. It'll all work out. So do you have any other questions, Miss Margaret? Like anything like vitamins, any recipes, anything that you've looked at so far? Is there any questions besides the snaggle of getting the content?
I don't have all the products. I have it on my list to order. I kind of am just, I haven't had a time to just to sit in online and order them all. And I was trying to make a list of all the things that I actually need to order from doTERRA. So I haven't done that, but except I already have the MetaPower, which I take every day. And I've got the I forgot what are they called, Dana? The
Recharge.
yes, yes,
Okay.
and
Advantage, recharge.
Which one?
the I can't remember what they're called. I think it's the recharge.
Okay. The liquid
you
drink?
put
Yes,
Yeah,
a little
that's the
bit like
recharge.
this.
yes. I do have a question about that because it seems like it's like all stuck at the bottom of it. Like,
Yep.
is it supposed to do that?
You
And I
squeeze
just
it.
kind of like, I kind of just like squish it up and shake it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I do. I squish it up, I shake it, I massage it all together for a little bit and shake it a few more times. And
Yeah.
then I'll put it in. And then sometimes if I still feel some in there, I'll kind of cut the other end and I'll dunk it in the drink a
Yeah.
couple of times to kind of rinse it out and get everything out of it.
That's easier than what I've been doing. I've been just pouring a little water in it, shaking it, and putting it in my
I've
thing.
done that too, where I put water
Yeah,
in there.
that
and I go
works
at the
too.
top and I shake it.
Yeah.
But it's the
Yep.
ocean minerals and they get stuck at the bottom. And so I just squeeze it for a little bit and I do shake it up, squeeze it, shake it up, squeeze it. And
Yep.
then,
Okay.
yeah, if it's still got a lot in there, then I put water in it as well and shake it and then get everything out
Yeah.
of it until it's clear.
Yep.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, I want
Yep.
all that.
Is that
Oh,
is that
goodness.
better? Is it better to do that like just like to put it in a big glass of water and just kind of sip it throughout the day? Or is that like a more of a drink it down sort of thing?
Recharge, you can do it however you want to. So if you want to drink it quick, you can. If you want to sip on it throughout the day, that's fine. The advantage is the one that you want to drink within about a minute.
Okay, I don't
because
think I have
the-
the advantage.
Yeah,
The
the
collagen.
advantage is the
Or
one
do I
that will,
have?
The collagen.
I don't know if I've got that. Oh no, I don't have
That's
the collagen.
Orange box.
that's this one.
Oh yeah, that's the one I do have. I do have that.
So
That's what I
this
take
one is
every day.
what you want to drink quickly because it will decrease in potency over time.
Yeah, I just
So-
suck that right down in the morning with my vitamins. I would never get it in if I didn't just like
Yep.
take all my vitamins and that at once. It would just never happen.
Yeah.
I'd
Yep.
forget.
Good deal.
Yep.
Good deal. So what are you missing?
What am I missing? I don't have any capsules. I forgot what they are, but when I was
The
looking through
LLV.
the list, yeah, I don't have that, and I don't have the
Okay.
Terrazyme. I forgot what else is on that list. I know I don't have those, and I
The
don't have any lemon. I used all my lemon up.
Oh.
I just have to order more
I mean,
lemon.
is-
What?
Lemon is amazing. And
Yeah.
I got the opportunity to order that last month too. And actually this month I ordered lavender because I ran out to who runs out of lavender?
I'm out of lavender too. I went to
Yeah.
use it to put on my on my head where the tick. I found that tick, Dana,
Oh
and I
yeah.
was like out. I was like,
Yep.
what? How can I be out of lavender?
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you, sister. I hear you.
Yep. I get
Yeah.
it.
So
Get that stuff ordered because you get some sunscreen free with 200
Absolutely.
PV.
okay, if you mean this month,
Yeah.
okay,
The sunscreen and the after sun. You get both of them with a
Okay.
200 order.
all right.
I'm about to do that too. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be way over that because I found some things I need.
Yeah. I need to do another one too.
Yeah,
Yep. But yeah, absolutely. Add those things to your list. Get those so we can really start rocking your goals. Write your goals down.
Yep.
Did you do the mind map exercise? Did you write?
I did not because I listened to the replay and I was thinking about it and I was thinking that I don't know what my goals are. I'm really, really bad at setting goals, at figuring out what they are. I'm terrible. I'm the worst ever at that. I don't know like
Up
what
until
to
he
do.
now,
Did he just get your food? Go see what he got.
up
I want
until
food.
now, but you can
Good.
absolutely create something. So like, what's the game changer thing you want to like, just think about, write it down in a list form. You don't have to be all like, do that, whatever first, write everything you want to create in the next 5 years in a list form, write all of it out. And
Okay.
then
I don't think I know
circle-
what I want to do.
Yeah, you do.
Either you have
I
to
mean,
do
I
know-
or you don't have
I know
to.
things that I want to do. There are some things. This is okay, Dana. You know that book I told you to read, The Empowered Wife. This is like hand in hand with that because that's one of the top things you're like to do that she wants you to do is to write down the things that you would like to happen.
Yeah.
Which that I've been thinking like this is a practice I've been working on since January, and it's actually really hard for me.
Yep.
So
I
this is
love this
hard.
challenge.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Which is harder?
So which is
Not
harder?
getting anything, what's not accomplishing something that's in your heart, or sitting here not
No, it's not
making
that.
a
It's
list?
just figuring it out. Like
I
figuring
get
out
you.
what do I want to do? Like what do I want? And there are things I know I want, but sometimes some things I just don't know. I don't know. So
I want to stretch you, Miss Margaret, because I love you and I know you. And I
Mhm.
would love you to put on a favorite singer, Christian, motivation, something amazing, one song, and just write out words. Like write out, no list,
Whatever.
don't even write a list.
Yep.
Just write out,
Whatever pops in your head.
yeah. Like energy, connection with my husband, writing in somewhere that you would think would be really cool, seeing a waterfall, going
Right.
backpacking, like whatever it would be.
Like you've told me about that, like a riding trip with Eleanor that you wanted to do, like
Yeah.
that. Like, right? And how
Like,
do you want to
write
feel?
everything down. And if you're
Okay.
in that space, that headspace, that meditation headspace, I'll add a meditation to this week for energy. So
Yep.
if you're in that headspace for 2 to 3 minutes, where it's just like you're just silent, Eleanor's not poking you, and you're with a pen and paper, just write everything down.
Okay.
And then circle 5 things you want to do that you really like, the 5 game changers, or 5 things that are just like, oh my gosh, that feels so good.
Yep.
Like circle them.
Okay.
And then that's what you put on that big thing. And then we'll break those 5 things down into 1 month, 3 months.
Yep.
6, whatever it was. What do we do? 1
Okay.
month, 3 months, 6 months, a year? Right? So we're only doing the right now, but my gosh, that's going to be really great. And this is good for everyone, because it
Yep.
is the thing. Like, it's like our doTERRA leader is like, what would you do if you made $10,000 more this month? I was like, nothing. I didn't have anything written down. It was so hard for me in my brain. What was that? What if that was $150,000? What could you do with that? How would that change your life? Money,
Yep.
I can think about all the things that I could support. I can see what charities I could fund. I would build a safe house in Trinidad and Tobago. I could do all these things, but I could not find 5 things to like, right? I was like, why is this so hard? Well, you give me this other. Well, what if you, the contrast, right? What if
Like that would be really hard for me
possible?
because I feel like I don't really it's like I don't really need anything. Like what I do with that, because I don't really feel like I have a burning
Right.
need. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like, oh, I don't deserve that. It's like, I don't know, because I don't know what I would need. I don't need anything. I feel like I'm really happy with where I am as far as that goes. And I mean, there's always something I could spend money on, but it's not like, do I need something else? You know what I mean?
Right. But
So what if
you
it's more like a
could,
connection?
or what
But-
about, just a minute. What about that horse trailer? Right.
Oh yeah, well, that would be fun.
See, like that truck and
Yeah.
horse trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be an option. You could, right? You could create your own equine camp, right? For underprivileged kids and things like that. Like just kind of be creative with what you could do with it.
Mhm.
I mean, there are a few of those kinds of things around, but maybe you have a different theme.
Oh, Dana, I'm so happy that my child is not the only one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nathan.
That makes me feel so much better.
You're so
You-
beautiful.
So, right. But those kinds of things, just kind of think outside the box. It doesn't necessarily have to be about you. but how you can bless the world, right? Because one of the things we also like to say is we can't give from an empty shelf. So if we're only
Right.
making enough to get by, we're
Sure.
not able to do some of the things we want to do.
Right.
So, I mean, and it doesn't have to be equine related, but I know those are things that you already love to do. So why not create something that you already love?
Right.
So,
Or build upon that. Yeah, absolutely. Start there because then it'll get easier to write that list.
Okay, well, that's actually really helpful because I was kind of had a stumbling block. My brain was just like, I don't know, and kind of went,
So
don't
you
know.
get to get out of here. I talked about this today in this summit. The attic space is our thinking brain. This is like logical. This is not flowing and not creative. We get to get into present and into your heart. Like get out of here.
Mhm.
And when we're sidetracked with the music and we have space that's open that we're not doing, we're now being present with ourselves. And what could we create? What can I create? How can I show up in the world while I'm here? What legacy do I want to leave? It doesn't have to be like a massive thing, but like what kind of imprint do you want to create? What do you want to teach your kids? What do you want to experience with your kids while you're here? It just shifts. Like, do I want to be physically, energetically connected? Do I want better communication? Do I want to be different in my physical composition? Do I want to host retreats for moms that blah, 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 right? What kind of imprint? Yes. What kind of imprint I was supposed to work on do my class 15 minutes ago. What do I want to create in this world, basically? And so when you get out of this logical brain and into your heart, it's going to be easier to write that list down. So that's why the music helps. I mean, you could do it in the barn. That would be even a more creative space for you. But it'll get easier once you start writing things, and just don't even sit, just write whatever. It's not wrong. You're not going to be wrong. No one else is going to see it.
And it doesn't have to make sense, right? It can just be random words and then you can form it later.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I can't wait to see it. Hear about it.
Fun. Once
Wait, you
actually
just said nobody gets to see it.
Oh, wait. I thought you were going to share it with me. You don't have to share it.
See, but if you have more
vision board,
we get to see it and help you.
Okay.
All right.
So.
You got this.
All right.
All right.
Very
Thanks
cool.
for showing up tonight in person. I love it. I love that we troubleshooted. I love that we helped you.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions after this replay, reach out. Again, I'll send you a text message, but text me if you are not getting that email for the content, and I will add everybody back into the event. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you, Shannon.
Margaret.
Bye, Dana.
Thanks, Margaret.
Thank you. Yeah.